All right, y'all, what's going on? It's taking me a little bit to set up for this one, but hey everyone, it's OOBERina. How are you? Before I get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's gonna be on the bottom of the video. Hit the little bell so you get notified every time I put up a new video. So today I am eating curry chicken curry, however you want to say it. So that is what I'm eating today. I'm gonna show you guys like a little close-up shot if I can. Oh my god, there's a price tag on there. Okay, so there it is. That's as close as I can really get it, because if I tilt it a little bit more, it's gonna spill. There's the price tag too. It's $5. Okay, so I'm gonna eat and we're gonna talk. So I'm gonna eat it with Filipinos always gotta have sauce. So I'm eating it with patis. It is fish sauce that I have right here, and I'm just gonna be drinking it with water. I'm also going to eat with my hands because that's what Filipinos do and other cultures do. So if you don't like hand eating, by all means, you don't have to watch me. It's okay, my feelings won't get hurt. I know some people are weirded out by hand eating. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I like getting dirty and eating with my hands. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, I already spilled it. Oh, shoot. I said I was hand eating and I'm not even eating. My hands. Let me eat for a second, guys, and then I'm gonna get serious on you a little bit. So if you've been watching my channel, I've recently gotten active in the last couple of months. I haven't really been active in the last couple years on my channel just because I was working a lot. And the sole purpose of my channel when I first started was to introduce Filipino food. And it worked out really good. You know, I made YouTube partner in less than 4 months when I started. But that went away. This, like, as fast as I got it, it went away. Because in 2019, I got a job that was so time consuming that I had no life. And if you're close to me, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that job was good for a while. It really helped me out with a lot of things. I learned a lot of lessons from that job, but yeah, it took away from a lot of opportunities and personal opportunities and relationships. So here, I'm gonna give you a bite. Yum. Eat it. Whatever, you took too long, I'm eating it. Oh. You know, curry chicken is like my favorite, one of my favorite dishes. Like, my mom would make it when we were kids. And I just learned how to do it. So I've made it a couple times in the last couple months. It's my husband's favorite dish right now. But anyways, yeah, the job I had, I'm grateful for the experience, but I lost a lot of my purpose. And when I say that, what I mean is, I can't even like, I didn't even want to talk about this. Okay, but a lot of people were just asking like, where have you been? What happened in the last 5 years, whatever, that you've been gone? So I'm trying to address it as best as I could without being disrespectful. I'm speechless about just everything. One of my main points is like, time really goes by, and what I mean by that is, you know, I have a video on here from 2019. It's me eating the adobo chicken. Was it adobo chicken? It was me eating the adobo chicken, and I was talking about me getting this job 5 years ago, and I was so excited. I did take the job, so, and I'm really excited about it. If I can just sit down and have a conversation with my 2019 self and let her know what she's getting into, I would be like, be honest with you guys, I think this is the one. I think this is the job I'm gonna keep for a long time. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm really happy about it. Bitch. No. But you know, like, I can't, like, I live my life and get, you know, learn from stuff, and I try not to have regrets, but you know, you're always gonna have some kind of shit, like, what if, and those are one of those, this job is one of those things, like, what if I didn't do it? But I'm thankful for the experience because I learned a lot about running a business, managing people, managing your bosses, managing yourself, just learning how to operate. But one of the biggest lessons that I learned from it is, let me get this bite in. You want another one? Here. Yum. Bro, that's good. I can't even focus talking because I amazed myself cooking this, bro. It's bomb. Here. But I quit my job back in October, and a lot of people were like, thought I was crazy, like, you're quitting right before the holidays. You know, don't you need money? Like, you're gonna run out of money, and fuck it. At that point, I was just so over giving up my peace of mind and my purpose that it just came to a point where that job wasn't worth it anymore. And don't get me wrong, it was a good paying job, you know, for where we are in the economy. It was a good paying job. But what you give up for that job is a hell of a lot more worth than what the job can actually pay you for. And I gave up just about 5 years of my life for it. And lessons learned, okay? I learned my lesson. That shit wasn't fucking worth it, okay? It was not worth it. And the only person to blame for that is myself. Only because I know I should have gotten out years ago. I know. I knew it back then. And I still stayed. And the reason why I stayed is because I had this hope. You know, hope is a beautiful thing. Hope will tell you that something can work out. Something will work out in your favor. It will happen. You know, they give you that. What is that? They dangle the carrot in front of you and you just run off and take after it and go after it. So hope was a beautiful thing. I was like, man, I got this. I'm gonna do it. Even when there were clear signs, clear as day freaking signs, bro. Like, I still didn't get out. And I was on this mission, like back in 2021. The reason why I stayed, one of the reasons why I stayed was honestly because of my team. The people that I worked with, some of them, I would say 80% of them were the reason why I stayed. And they know who they are and they know who they aren't. So let me just make that clear. But the people that I stayed for are the genuine people that I cared about, and you know, they cared about me. But I felt like I had this purpose that I wanted to help people. You know, I had seen so much going on in COVID in 2020 and 2021 that I wanted to do my best to, you know, give to people and help them out, because I've seen so many of them like struggle, and I wanted to help in any way that I could. And that was the purpose that I had in 2020, 2021, 2022. I just wanted to help as much people as I could. There's rice in my hair. Why didn't you guys tell me there's rice in my hair? I just freaking ate rice for my hair. Who cares? But anyways, I wanted to help people who needed help. And you know, that was rewarding for me that I could help someone in need. And I never looked for any kind of payback. Don't care if you can't pay me back. I offered it to you. It's yours. Who cares? You know, and the human beings that we are, if you have a good heart, you think to yourself, they could never do you wrong, right? Those people that you help could never do you wrong, right? Bitch, you're wrong. They will do you wrong so bad. And you just be, there was many times, like, that's why I say 2020, 2021, 22. Because in 2023, I saw everybody. Like, I saw everybody for what they were, the true colors, like, their intentions, like, just everything. And it came a point where I was like, you know, people are just, excuse me, people are self-serving. They're not everybody, but there's people are just. So one of the best advice I was ever given was from one of my former bosses, and he taught me a lot of things and gave me advice a lot. And you know, he's one of the reasons why I say too, because he would give me advice on something that I went through and, you know, help me understand and help me overcome it. So it was nice having an advisor like him. So the advice that my former boss gave me, I think he told me in 2022, 2023 maybe. So he told me, like, I was letting out my frustrations about people being just selfish, and he basically told me that it wasn't my job to understand why people do the things they do. And back then I was so focused on, but we've done everything to help this person. We've done this and this, and why are they still like this? And he just helped me understand that people are gonna people like they've never peopled before. Like, there's no understanding in why people do the things they do. They just do. And it's not our job to change people. It's not our job to make them appreciate what we've done for them. People are just gonna do whatever the hell they want, because that's if God gave us, now this is just me talking now, not my former boss, I already said what he had said, but if God gave us like the power to choose and whatever, and we live in a free country, why not? So it took me a long time to understand and like really grasp that, like, because I helped. Let me eat. But there was people that I helped that it's like, dog, you really did me like that? For real? And I just had to let it slide. I'm just like, alright, shit. And 2023 really helped me. I can't even like put it into words. When people show you their true colors, you just gotta let it go. Like, you gotta take yourself out of the equation of helping that person, no matter what. And it sounds cold-hearted, but you'd be surprised what people are capable of. Let me give you guys an example, okay? There was this girl that I worked with, and I'd known her for so long. She used to watch my kids at a daycare, and I actually got her the job at my store. And this girl got 3 kids. I always had like a place in my heart for her, and she was always so nice. Her mom had passed away in 2019, so a lot of my employees and I were there for her. So I did everything I could to help her. I remember one day she lost the ring that her best friend gave her that was dedicated to her mom. She lost the ring, and I knew how much obviously that ring meant to her. So we couldn't find it. She cried her eyes out, and I just bought her a whole nother one. Like, I made her a custom ring that had her mom, her 3 kids, and her birthstones on it, and her mom's initials. And it made her feel better. And it was just one of those things where I made her cry some more. She was a crier. Fast forward to a couple months, I hired this. I didn't hire him. My old district manager hired him. So this kid, I'm not gonna name names. We're just gonna name him Boy 1, and then the girl that I'm talking about, Girl 1. So Boy 1 had his own kid, and it was just like a coming together of 2 single people that are single parents, and they met and they clicked, and then next thing you know, like, he's moved in to her house, her place, in less than like 2 weeks of them getting together. So I'm like, okay. So myself and a couple of my friends, I'm gonna call them friends now, a couple of my friends that were my employees, friends because they're not my employees anymore. A couple of my friends that were my employees were trying to be there for her and just guide her, like, listen, like, it's not a good idea. Of course she wrote it off, like, when you're a stupid girl that just, I said it. When you're a stupid girl that just doesn't have anything like planned for herself, you don't want better for yourself, dick overcomes everything. And that was this girl. Just dick overcame everything. All the advice we gave her, all the stuff that we did, doesn't matter. That's what she did, like, I wish it was the same for women, when guys say bros before hoes. Like, it's not like that with women. Like, women, it's dick overcomes everything. So I tried to help them as much as possible. Like, boy one would do so much stupid shit at work that other some of my other employees would be like, why are you letting him? Why are you letting him get away with that? And I had this heart for girl one because they're dating and they need help with bills, so I kept him around. My freaking mistake. Okay, one day they were so broke that he asked me for the scrap metal that was at the back of the restaurant that we weren't using anymore. So he was like, hey, if I can haul it, can I go sell it? Because they were so hard up for money. So I was like, you know what? Go ahead. Like, the restaurant wasn't going to use it anymore. We were going to have someone to haul it away anyway. So why not him? Because they need help with bills. And I had them, take it, whatever. When I tell you boy one and girl one, everything good that I had ever done backfired in my face like nobody's business. That's only one of the situations that really led me to quit. But doing all those nice things over the years for girl one, and her just meeting this guy, and just, it led to essentially me not being there anymore, not wanting to be there anymore. It just made me question people. And I didn't want to be like that. Like, I had started going to church and back to church in January 2023 with my husband. And I didn't want to question the good side of things, all the messed up crap. And I could tell y'all a whole bunch of stories about this job, about all, I want to actually turn it into a series, but I could tell you a bunch of stories, but I didn't want to question the good that I was doing for people. Like, the stuff that backfired on me, just that job just made me question, like, am I doing the right thing? Like, I got lost in them wanting me to be a certain way, do things a certain way, and I got lost in their sauce. And I don't want to be lost in their sauce anymore. So I'm like, I've had enough. Like, I've given up so much to be here that I don't want to do this anymore. Essentially, 2023 just taught me a lot of just people are going to do what they want. You won't be able to explain why people do the things they do. So in 2024, I just want to focus on protecting my peace and rebuilding my purpose and nurturing my passion. My sole purpose of this channel was to always introduce Filipino food. And that's what I'm doing. And also on my social media platforms, I am showing me cooking them. So that's my focus for this year. And I wish I could have been building that for the last 5 years, but I was doing something else. So we're not going to dwell on that, but we're going to focus on the future and just, build yourself up. This conversation kind of went off topic a couple times, so I apologize. Not really. I don't apologize. I'm not apologizing. But that's it for this one, guys. I'm full. Obviously, I stopped eating like 10 minutes ago. But that's it for this one. Again, this is curry chicken. I do have the recipe on my channel and on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook Reels. But this is it for this one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I can't talk. So make sure you subscribe to my channel on the bottom of the video. Hit the little bell so you get notified every time I put up a new video. Hit the like button and share. You want to support your girl. But yeah, until next time, guys. Peace, love. Take care of yourselves. Eat well. And I will see you soon.